Alright, let's get this party started. I've got my hands, I've got my game. I need to... Excuse me. Let's do that. New incense. Alright, that's set up. That's fine. That's set up correctly, then I need to go like this. Stream camera. Sorry, just waiting for some things to calibrate correctly. I just gotta position things now so I fit in screen. Man, this is difficult. Alright, that's set up. And then I just need to enable game audio. So now when I click on... Okay, that's working correctly. Damn. A random rare card could be anything. And it was Barricade. Fuck my life. Why is that 3 cost though? I mean, I get it, it can be good, but Jesus, that's expensive for a starter. Let's see. That would be a huge mistake. It's too early to fight a elites. That's better. Certainly safer, except for that. I could just do 2 elites on the left side then. Okay. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully everyone's having a nice day. I will just be playing this for a little while because I don't know, I just felt like it. Yesterday and the day before I did purely VR chat streams. Today I decided I'll do something different. You know? Some days just be like that, where it's just not a terrible thing to do. That is so fucked up. Please give me 3 attacks. 13 damage. Can I do it? That's 12, that's 8, and 9. Okay, we're at full health. Could be worse. I can enchant something with sharp, or I can make block cards give more block. Decisions. I'm already going towards block, so if I can get a body slam... Man. Well, at least that was the ideal starting situation, you know? And that's 14 damage coming in. Can't kill either, so we're just gonna let some block carry over, which is 1 block. So much. Crazy good. I guess we're just gonna do that. Yep. Bleh. Just bleh. Alright. He dies next round. So basically, the way that this character works is he's got 6 free health every turn to play with. Let's do Twin Strike. Either I remove a card, or I buy a card. That is only 36. And it's more block. I mean, I'm already synergizing with block a bit. we bought a Twin Strike, so that means I already have more attacks. Next up, we're going to upgrade Barricade so that it is more worthwhile to use. I would love to take on an elite, however, my deck is woefully unprepared. So we're just gonna do as much damage as I can on the first turn. We've got 7 damage coming in and a 7 block card. I'm not going to use Bloodletting yet because I don't need it. However, I do need this. Gotta tighten things up. Wait, your guys' chats aren't filling in. I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring you. Can one of you say something again real quick? Also, hello Malachi. Hello Katsum. Oh goody, my multi-chat is broken. I love this. Alright then, I'll just have to pay attention to there, and hopefully no one talks in the other chats. Attention, attention, I am the monster. What can I say? I love being a bad person. Smiles. Yeah, no, it's not showing up in the multi-chat. That's really frustrating. Filter. Off. 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 On. 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 Nope. I guess today it's gonna be no multi-chat for me, so I can't see. That's rather unhelpful. I guess I'll have to do a pop-out window. There we go. And then put that here. Increase the size of this window. But thank you guys for testing that for me. Alright, no damage taken. Headbutt. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your drop pile. Let's see. Exhaust your hand. Draw a card for each exhausted card. Not really a fan of those. Also, that's on, that's on. It's just my headset being a little wonky. Alright, so this fight I can already tell is not gonna go well. I already see what's going wrong. Okay. My headphone pieces were being stupid. Alright, so let's see, we got 14 damage coming in. Do I sacrifice 3 health to do 10 damage? Oh. This sucks. Yeah. Uh, 1 damage. 16, holy shit. Oh man, this is going so terribly. Alright, so we're just gonna... sacrifice a little health for a little bit more block. What a terrible fight. I played that very poorly. Alright. I'm definitely getting a block set up, so it's not bad. You guys can hear me, yeah? Oh yeah, you can. Is what fixed? Was I, like, dead for a minute there? Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just making sure, because, like, when my audio started freaking out, I didn't realize that there's a chance that, like, you know, shit could stop working in that moment. Thank you. Oh no, the chats aren't fixed. That's broken. That's just gonna stay broken, unfortunately. Shit, I'm gonna take damage. Just gotta accept the fate and just kill it. Alright, 11 damage coming in. But yeah, no. What do you call it? How's everything else been today? How's your heartburn? Do you have anything to help with it? I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know what helps with heartburn. I mean, everything else, I don't know, like... It's still just a question to ask. I'll never not be, like, curious if anything else has happened, you know? Battle trance, shrug it off. I'm sorry to hear that then. I guess drink lots of water and hopefully your stomach feels a little bit better. Alright, so this is gonna... This is gonna suck. I don't like this elite fight. Let's see. That costs 3 now, that's 0, that's 0. So let's play the 0 cost cards first. And then we'll play you. And you. That's almost enough block to get away with that. And now he's got another 25 coming in. He's already weakened, so I could do 16 like that, so... quite honestly just gotta wail on him and hope that I can kill him before he hits me a third time. Damn. Hello, Jamesy. So your stay awake tactic didn't work, you fell asleep later in the afternoon, and now you can't sleep again. I'm gonna be real. I feel like I told you so. I feel like I told you. I feel like I assumed this would happen. Maybe I'm wrong. Infinite power, you say. I didn't. I'm pretty sure I told you, hey, usually if you stay up, you end up creating a sleep deficit for yourself that you end up needing to pay off. And ultimately, you're probably not going to be able to stay awake. I'm pretty sure I told you something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you mean, shh? You want to tell me that I didn't actually try to convince you not to do the stay up all night thing? You're gonna tell me that you think that, like, I'm wrong? No proof? What do you mean lick? Why are we licking? Pillage is decent. Shrug it off, not bad. I'll do shrug it off so I have a stronger block card to get rid of one of my weaker ones. Yeah, I'm here in the game. I can slap the enemies. I wouldn't recommend doing this in other games, but VR chat, it's fine. Alright. It's not a lot of block to start with, but I already knew he was going to do a big hit afterwards, so we're going to do that, that's already 14 block against 16 damage. That's 4 more block. We'll do shrug it off, unfortunate. That actually kind of would have been good. Yikes. Alright. No proof. Lick this, asterisk grabs junk. Excuse me, that was a disgusting sound I just made. Alright, so... You will later? Not if I lick me first. Let's see. We can battle trance into oof. That's 12 damage. That's only 8 coming in. We'll draw 3. That's a fucked up draw. Yikers. We can both? Whoa, 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 whoa. What makes you think I share? I think this is just me losing health. I can't do anything. My deck is full of infections. Let's do a twin strike on you to kill you. I can put out 12 on you or you. Blech, I'm gonna draw 3 more infections. Yippee. Alright, we can do 14 on either. They're both doing 10. Block, block. I'll take 1. Just awful. Oh, neat. The first time you gain block each turn, double the amount gained. That fits alongside the other block cards that I'm running. Alright, James, just remember what I told you before. Take the phone, put it far away from yourself so you're not tempted to look at it. Oh, fuck me. These are all my power cards in one hand. Demon Form's the smartest one to play. Okay. We can battle trance to draw 3. Okay. Almost 20 block. Alright, first time I gain block every turn, we'll rage. I mean, I just kind of want to throw it up there. And there's our barricade. Shrug it off. Double strike. So yeah, anyone doing anything interesting right now, but other than just watching me on their screen right now? 18. Okay. Alright. We have barricades, so my block actually saves up between rounds. I can actually do a few things. Oh. Easy mode. Alright. Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Tear Asunder. Deal 5 damage to an enemy, or deal 5 damage. It's an additional time for each time you lost HP this combat. We're gonna do Juggernaut because everything is pointing at a block build. That's not gonna work because ultimately the block build suffers from like damage issues. Alright. We're gonna go unmovable. We're gonna raise Juggernaut up. Demon Form too, because it's an expensive card. And Stone Armor or Rage? I think Stone Armor. Yeah, sorry if this isn't your cup of tea. I know I've just been doing VR chat non-stop, so it's like kind of boring, I'm sure. Either way, I don't find myself the most engaging when I'm streaming, so I appreciate you guys for coming by regardless, and I hope you guys are having a good night. Which way do I want to go? On the right path, there's an elite with a rest, followed by another elite, followed by another rest, and the third elite. There's also a shop, so it's kind of like the ideal way to go. Alright, unmovable, followed by stone armor. 10 block? Let's do 10 block. Alright, and then we have demon form and barricade. Barricade's gonna be the better option, because I'm not about to get any defense, unfortunately. Fuck me. Alright. Yikes. What a fucked up day. Alright, now we have enough block to keep us going for the next few rounds. I'll play Juggernaut. Gain some block. Plating goes really well with Juggernaut. We'll do that. And then, I don't know, this just does damage, so why not just spam it? There's Body Slam. Yeah, no matter how I slice it, this is literally just a block build. And here's where everything falls apart. What'd you steal? You stole my rage. Love that. Unmovable. Double the block I gain every turn. Barricade. Bloodletting. 14 block, 14 damage. Battle Trance. Let's do Shrug It Off. 35 damage going out. Okay. Easy fight, easy. I did take unnecessary damage, but overall, could have been worse. Don't really need anything at the moment. We do need to trim my deck down a little bit, because it's getting buff. Thank God that's not permanent. Alright. That's iffy. Another body slam, sure. Or remove a card. Take out another strike, because we're not running a strike deck. Were there any other cards I wanted, though? Let's see. Nah, not worth it. Oh? Where's the third guy? No, of course, but yeah, that's the problem is like, you know, when I stream things that aren't consistent, I'm sure it's definitely a bit more like, oh, meh. Very easy to tune out. And that's okay. I mean, when I'm playing VR chat, it's not much better, I'm sure, just because, or doing the VR stream by itself, I'm not doing much else other than talking to you guys. I think the smart thing to do would be to block 5. I can't do a whole lot. do that. This. But like I always say, if you guys want to talk about anything specific, I'm always happy to just yap, so feel free to talk to me about whatever. Feel free to ask me things, tell me things, call me names. You know, the usual. Gain 7, draw an exhausted card. These aren't really what I want. Well, that one's kind of useful. No, no, and no. Free damage, though. Crap, what do I do here? Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty fucked up day. This game is not going well. Oof. 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 No matter what I do, I'm gonna eat a fat hit. It is not great. I mean, I can see how my deck is supposed to work, but I struggle because it's like I can't seem to do anything quick enough where it's like, oh yeah, I can win. It's mostly like I'm just on the back foot constantly. Alright, he's gonna do 57, or he's got 57 health. I can do 16 damage plus 17. Or I can do 14. Math hard. It's 22. And 16 is 48. Wait. 38. I can math. Better just do that though. Alright. We'll take that. Gonna rest. Sorry, just needed to check this. Okay. I'll do that later. That's fine. And then side notes. Is that working? Yeah, oh wow. Discord actually is announcing when I'm streaming lately. It's kind of surprisingly a pleasant change from my earlier issues. Oh, fuck. Well. Well. How should I start this? If I draw a card, that's a waste of 1 energy, but it's also... I gotta upgrade those body slams so that they don't use energy. Alright, so now we've got immovable, stone plating, block. Damn, they do so much damage. Battle trance, juggernaut, rage. Fuck. 10 more block. Yikes. I just keep eating damage. I can't do anything. Yikes. It's so bad. It's so bad. I can kill one for sure. Yeah, they're all dead, I think. Yeesh. No, we're good. No, we're good. Alright. It's not looking great. I don't honestly have any confidence going into this next fight. Like, going into the boss and this next elite, I'm pretty sure I'm fucked. So... I could use 34, or I can just hit them all, so 34 it is. Hello, Belle. How are you feeling today? Hopefully better than you were the last couple days. Always happy to see you though, buddy. Shit. What am I doing? If I thunderclap... I can just play 2 more vulnerable and kill you next turn. Here for your streamer yapping while you fish? You fucking addict. I'm surprised you're still fishing though. I'm surprised a lot of people still play fish. I feel like it's one of those games where like, again, it's just like you grind it until you get bored and then just never touch it again. Alright, we're gonna combine 2 defends into an ultimate defend. Granted, I probably should have done that with my strikes to kind of like trim down my deck a bit. But... fucking bullshit, dude. I hate this guy so much. Alright, well, I can't play Barricade. I don't have the energy for it. I could do 29 damage. Might as well. Alright. Only level 200? When you hit 500 you'll stop? Jesus, that is such a personal hell you've created for yourself. I don't envy you. Alright, we've got Barricade, but I don't bring up enough defense for it to matter, but unfortunately I'm sticking to my guns. Alright, 20 damage. Then I play that. And the ultimate defend. Let the turn pass. Rage, attack. Easy. Alright, sword boomerang, not great. Nope, don't want these. Alright, it's gonna be Crabman. We got this, right? I totally got this. I believe in myself. Do you believe in me? I do, right? So, easy, right? Totally. Fuck. Do that, sure. I'll save my weak for the following rounds, because he's gonna do a big attack with that small claw. Alright, shrug it off, lets me draw a card. Not great. Alright. So I've got Barricade and Stone Armor and Battle Trance, so I'm just gonna play those. We'll eat the damage. Throw my weak potion at you. Juggernaut plating, bloodletting, go. Ouchie bears. Despite all of the block I've tried to build up into my deck, I'm not getting a whole lot of it. Alright, so at no point do I really feel like I can play demon form safely. It's kind of a situation where I'm just like trying to play keep up with the boss. Well, hopefully while you guys are keeping me company, something good is going on in the background. Wow, that went better than I thought it would. Hellraiser... I'm not thrilled by it, but it could just be a free way to get the strikes out of my hand. Whenever you play 2 or fewer cards, take half the damage from enemies. You know, on turns I play powers, that's actually kind of goated. I think we're up against the annoying boss, but if I hit the shop, I can remove a card. I'm kind of tempted to take the pussy route and not fight very much. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna hedge my bets. It's not great. Not great. Alright, let's do a battle trance just to see. So my options are barricade and plating. So if I play 2 or fewer cards, I should take half damage, right? Wait, did I play 2 or... No, I played 3. I'm smart. I am a very smart individual. Alright, so that's 2 cards. That's a lot of damage coming in. Oh! Oh, that's sick. So wait, this works very well. That counts as me playing a card, though. No, it doesn't count as me playing a card. That's 1. And that's 2. So that means... Okay, okay, so the strikes that are played for me count after the fact. Because then it resets. So this turn, I'm unfortunately going to play a bunch of cards, though. And then this turn, I'll play 1, 2... Bingo. Alright, that's great. So there's definitely a good way forward in this block deck. Apologies again if you guys are just like, can you stop yapping? I'm talking about nothing, so I feel bad. If I upgrade my strikes, that makes them obviously just better. I've only got 3 strike cards. I kinda wanna... I kinda wanna remove a card, but I don't know which one. Demon form is unfortunate. It's very strong and very annoying. Bash is probably the only one I don't want. I know some people might be like, that's a really good card, and I know that in concept it's good, but it's just not one that I enjoy. Of course, we're going to take damage. We'll heal 4 in the next 3 rooms. Alright, so we have 3 turns to kill you. And honestly, I don't see how it's gonna happen. Shit. Yeah, I don't see how I can do it. It's fine though. 150 damage, impossible, but that's okay. Draw a card. Yeah, no. I drew literally all my block cards. Oh well. Thankfully, there's no downside to failing to kill you. He just mocks me. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat. Or lose 15 HP and upgrade 3. Oh, well done. Cool. Alright, we go into the boss fight with extra energy, which means if I draw my powers, that I actually have more options. We're at another rest site, which means I can upgrade again. Sorry for the Windows sound notification, that's not ideal. Oh, yucky. Oh, yucky. Okay, so... Oh, I love this. Oh wait, I love this. Oh my god, that's actually so fucking sick. My deck works. That does synergize with my other stuff, and it gives me another free way to play those. So we've already got Hellraiser, I've got Unmovable, and I have Barricade. I don't, however, have the energy to play all of them. And that's 25 coming right in. I think that the smart thing to do is to mitigate all of it. Because if I only play 2 cards, he'll do 12 damage, which isn't that bad. And... so if I stop there, I'll take 6. Yeah. And then I can play 2 more cards. And then end my turn. So now he's played that. I have Juggernaut and Ultimate Defend. We'll just let it play out. I unfortunately do not have Barricade going. That counts as me playing 2 cards. So unfortunately I do have to just play that out. Alright. And now I have nothing to play because I drew that stuff, so... I am definitely seeing part of my problem. Draw 1 card, sure. Okay, I should have done that first. Should have played Rage, and then... but... what can you do? Alright, so if I throw out the Flame Barrier, that's 1. And then do 33. That's 2. I don't need to focus on 2. What am I doing? 1, 2. Alright. 1, 2, and then I'll have to worry about the 2 rule so I can actually play more cards. We'll shrug it off. Alright. If I focus, I can actually play this well. Rampage is interesting, but we don't need these. Thank you guys again for keeping me company. I know it's, again, just, you know, a chill day for me, so... I appreciate you guys for stopping in nonetheless, regardless of the level of content going on. Alright, so if I do stone armor... I think you're the problem, though. Okay, so... Juggernaut, and to defend... That's 2... Oh, I could have played more this turn. I gotta start paying attention. Hellraiser, stone plating... Okay, that's 25 block. Rage. This is a free round. Alright. I can do this. I can definitely do this. I just gotta learn my own, like, deck, basically. And as long as I do this in the right order all the time, like, I'm always gonna be doing shitloads of damage because my block is gonna be super high. Oh, fuck you. Legitimately, fuck you. Oh. Unmovable. Stone armor. What do I do here? I've already played 3 cards, so it doesn't matter. What a dick. Is what I say when someone pulls their pants down, right? No, that's a bad joke. Barricade, stone plate. Ultimate defend, Hellraiser. I didn't play barricade yet, so... Speaking of barricade, there it is. But now I don't have anything to play, so I'm just gonna eat a lot of damage. Oh no, I didn't need damage because that. Damn, this is a normal enemy too. Alright. Now I've got the right cards out. So again, until my deck order is right, like, there's just nothing I can do. There we go. That one gives blocks, so I kind of like it. We'll discard you, take a touch of insanity because I know I'm gonna need it during the combat. I think I'll use it on Flame Barricade, so I get the better full health, or yeah, you know what? I'd rather go in with full health. Okay. So we've got quite the starting hand. I've got 3 pieces of the puzzle. You know what? Demon form. Make it free. Oh. That was such a bad order to play my cards. I am currently winning, I think. Yeah. I'm currently in a situation where, you know, I've got a pretty solid idea of what I'm doing with my deck, which is nice. You know, it's nice to know what you're doing with your deck, right? Motherfucker. That sucks, though. That sucks. I drew a card, and it was a card I needed for next turn. Alright. Unfortunate. We'll play 2 cards this turn, so he can't do as much damage. Damn it, my barricade came, like, at the wrong time. That's 14 against his 15. It's alright, barricade will come back around, it's just me being annoyed. That's 32, plus 45. I've beaten the game multiple times. This game is great because it's got a lot of replay value. So... there's lots of things you can do in this game. Lots and lots of things you can do. It's a roguelike game, so it's like, replayability is huge in these kinds of games. Alright, so I've already played 2 cards. I've got 45 block. He's gonna do 15 damage. It's smarter. Actually, that's smarter. Yeah. You typically play more competitive games, you were saying, yeah? I'll fix that so it doesn't play a sound every time someone, like, logs in on my, like, notifications. I don't like that. I don't like that it's playing those noises. That's 2 cards, so I want to drop that down, so I'm not gonna waste my turn. That's 1 card, and that's 2 cards. Oh yeah? I wouldn't doubt that. Curls definitely hide a lot of hair. Alright, that's 3 cards already, so might as well just play more. I've got 150 blocks, so again, I'm actually pretty happy that, like, the build worked, because that was the thing I didn't think was gonna work. I was like, yeah, build deck isn't gonna do anything, but purely defensive, I killed him without trying. So that's good, took 0 damage. I see, I see. I mean, that's understandable. Playing games with efficiency, playing with the intent of winning. Oh, okay. That's just a random friend request on Discord from probably a bot. Love it when that happens. But, you know, my curiosity is so strong that I can never ignore a bot. So I always let them try. And now a random person joined my Discord. Their account's only 10 days old, and they are a graphic designer and illustrator. Let me guess, you make Twitch emotes. If it's one of you who are hanging out currently in chats, say something now before I boot you from the server. Because I don't trust anyone that I don't recognize. Waiting. Oh, I loved Dragon Dogma 2 though. That one was fun. Dragon's Dogma is a pretty silly RPG. Lose 10 max HP. Rocket Punch and Status Beacon. I see. That's 1, 2, 3 shop combats. There's a rest point, combats, rest points. I do like that better. In Dragon Dogma 1, you can play all 9 classes with extreme precision, so you're able to just be done without any drawbacks. In Dragon's Dogma 2, you actually have to play against the meta. I remember when I played Dragon's Dogma 2 that there was like a slight disappointment in it. I can't remember what was the disappointment part. Trying to think. The story took a shit, didn't it? Like, the story just fell off a cliff, didn't it? I can't remember for sure, but I feel like that's what happens. I don't remember, though. It's been a long time since I played it. You know, I would have been better off playing 2 damage cards. Did not think that through. Alright, so we've got our first power. Sure. Or second power. I'm already not liking this run, just because of my bad luck. Not just bad luck, but bad play, but this is pretty unfortunate. Like, that's unfortunate too. Man, more like the story's second half takes place in a zone that obliterates most builds, so it's rushed. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, is like, the second zone is definitely where things just... The game just feels like it just was speed run. Like, it just was like, wow, where did everything go? It's either I give up more HP or I just remove a card later. I think I remove a card later. Oh, look. Cool. That was a net positive after 2. Alright, signal boost, zap, move on. It was fun up until that point, though. I did enjoy the game. Don't get me wrong. Alright, subroutine, really good. Do I risk it? Fuck it, why not? And... we'll see. Alright, now we just did once and we... Already took him down to half health. Hello, Konokara. You wish you got buffed after sleeping poorly? You know... Just the perks of being so cool like me. Damn. I gotta get another dual cast, cause this dude's just gonna keep coming. Alright, he's dead. Scrape, channel orbs, Arena to Thunder. Guess what? We're doing Thunder build. Thundercats. Damn, I have no block generation though. This is pretty bad. I am eating damage every combat. Huge amounts of damage going out. But that's it. Most players got used to easy enemies, so nothing unique. In the secondary was stronger, faster goblins, poison lizards, and golems. Armored cyclopses I remember not struggling to beat it, but again, I did enjoy the game. I don't know if it even got patched after I played through it. I haven't revisited it since beating it. Shit. Do I want to go right? Hmm. Do I want to go left? I feel like I don't really have a lot of wiggle room because I currently don't have a great block generation. That's honestly pretty sick. That's disgusting. I think I take it. Because now I can make it so I can upgrade cards and rest every campsite. I don't have money, so we're gonna go to the left. Alright, so I've got subroutine, block, lightning. Yeah, it's a pretty good thing to have. Also, hello! How are you doing today? Damn, that sucks. I keep eating damage. Rainbow. I like Hailstorm. Yeah, I actually won a full block build on what's his face? The what's that dude's name? Ironclad. I had barricade, like I literally got every block card that you could get. Like it was insane. And then, you know, people have been hanging out in chat because they're people either I know from VR chat or just people who found me by chance. You know, it's nice seeing people come by. Especially if I recognize your names. Like, you know, it's just never a bad time if I know people who are here. Yeah, Hailstorm doesn't excite me, but it is kind of just like a, okay, well, it exists. Oh, interesting. Alright, so... Signal boost, hailstorm, ice orbs. We're gonna take the chance. It's like... Man. Damn, that's a lot of damage coming in. Okay. Have you found anything lately with this game that you've been enjoying? Hold on, let me mute Windows notifications now that I'm remembering. Hello? 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 Game. Or not game. VR. Please. Alright. Hopefully that means you guys won't hear it again. I've got 34 HP. I can choose some random cards to add to my deck. Or I can get the chosen cheese and then rest. Who's the boss? Ooh, I do not like that boss. Let's hope I can get a good block card. Not a single one of these gives block. What a fucked up dude. Alright then. Dual cast being cheaper, sure. Alrighty. Oh yeah, Opti, did you see the changes that they put on the PBE that people were crying about and ended up, like, review bombing the game over? I don't have any more powers in my deck, do I? That literally does nothing for me, but we're gonna play it anyway because it's in my hand. Let's go... That's not gonna help me right now. I need to hit him twice. Or I need to... Uh... Alright, now we can go like that, strike, strike. Ball lightning, zap, strike. We're just eating damage. That. I should have done it the other way around, but that's okay. Alright, just gotta do 13 damage before he kills me, so... There it is. Algorithm... Meteor Strike or Rainbow. I don't like it, Algorithm, because it does exhaust. But these are all pretty bad. Okay, so... A majority of the review bombing is apparently because of the fact that, they made it so... that silent card, the one that discards a card and draws a card for free, it no longer draws cards. It just discards 2 cards and gives you 2 energy next turn. I think it costs 1 now. So people were pretty upset about that. Because the meta on her was, you always take that card. Like, it's not a question, you just do it. I get to eat damage. Alright, so signal boost. Hailstorm, algorithmic, because why not? Ball lightning. I'll do another thunder. Lightning. He's got 21 damage coming in. Damn, this sucks. I hate this enemy. There, die. 2 random orbs, sure. Alright. Let's upgrade. Which one do I want to make me draw cards? I guess this one, because if I play it, there's a good chance I don't have it in my hand already. Alright, hotfix, algorithm, lightning, ice, go. Alright, so now we've got signal booster, lightning, chill, fuck. Nothing great. So signal boost into thunder, into hailstorm just cuz, and we'll double cast you. Alright, subroutine, lightning generation. You've only got 6 left? Okay. Just gotta make sure. There it is. Alright, boot sequence is great, because it solves part of my current problem. I can do both, it doesn't matter, why am I checking? Alright, so... increases by 4 every time I use it. Subroutine becomes free. Yeah, we want that. We love a good subroutine, right? We love subs in this chat. We love subby people. Because that's what a majority of the internet is full of. You subs. Damn, this is really fucked up. Hey look, there's my subroutine that I was just talking about. Since when am I a sub? Are you crazy? I am nothing but the utmost top here. Thank you very much. Damn, that's still 4 damage coming in. Listen, you can hope all you want, but I am very much the top. Psh. Do that, defend. This is a normal battle, and yet it's taking so long because I just don't have very good, cards yet. Fuck, that. Damn, gonna E3. Oh, sorry, Katsum. I don't have, a pull-up bar in my room like I used to, so that redeem technically doesn't work. However, I will honor you with doing push-ups. How's that sound? A draw card or dazed? Yeah. Look, just cause I have redeems like that doesn't mean that I'm, like, obeying commands. They're just things I set up for my stream, for me to be healthy, you know? Nothing wrong with doing something for the sake of being a little healthy. Okay. Let's see. Where can I do these without looking completely weird? Here, I guess? Does this work? I guess it kinda does. You guys won't be able to see it very well, so unfortunate. Alright. 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 I did 10. Ay, ay, ay. I am so out of shape. See? Perfectly fine. Part of me was thinking like, oh, I might, breathe funny into the mic when I was doing those, but I didn't. Right? Totally not. Alright, what am I upgrading this round? That will ramp more quickly if I upgrade it. Konakara, how are you doing today, by the way? Oh, it's the fake merchants. I actually don't mind getting 4 block every combat. That's mediocre. Metamorphosis or remove a card from my deck. We're removing the strikes. My favorite card ever. Alright, and then we got potions always appear in combat rewards. Don't really care. Add a clumsy to my deck. Which, guess what I'm doing? This right here. Goodbye, clumsy. You woke up about an hour ago. What time is it for you? Is it in the afternoon right now? Not that I'm judging, I'm just curious. Oh, fuck me, I'm screwed. Alright, well. This is gonna be a fun one. Alright, so let's see. That's 10, 16 plus 8 is 24. I could use this now, or I could do 15 more block. Yeah, it's 24. $9 p.m.? It was just a little nap that went a little overboard. Unfortunate. Listen, we've all been there. We've all taken the nap that wasn't a nap. We've all taken a nap that we were like, I'll just rest my eyes for a few minutes. It'll be fine, right? It was not, in fact, fine. What the fuck did I do that for? Why did I do that? I know myself better than that. Like, I know for a fact that it's not gonna be just a few minutes. But no. My dumbass is like, it'll be fine. Wake up, like, in the middle of the day and being like, yep, this is why I'm unemployed. I'm a loser. Fight through buffer. I don't really like buffer that much. Buffer is only good with all the other powers I have. I just don't have anything that synergizes with powers at the moment. I need the thing that generates orbs every time I play a power. The next 2 times I lose HP, however, could be useful. Signal booster being free is also kind of tempting, which, you know what, fuck it, we're doing it. Nope, not doing that. There we go. Today I hung out with friends, basically. Talked to people on Discord, hung out with friends. Speaking of Discord, notifications. Yup. Alright, there we go. I'm one of those people that set multiple, not every 5 minutes or anything, but you have an alarm and then one 30 minutes later, just in case you don't get up, another one 30 minutes later again. Infinite repeating cycle. Yeah, no, I feel that. Trust me, I feel that. I smell what you're putting down. Alright, so we do that, into that, into this, into that, into this. I'm taking a bunch of damage. It's okay because we can rest at every rest point. Okay, so we have a signal booster. Unfortunately, I don't have subroutine. So we're still gonna do this. That would only block 9 damage. I'm kind of boned here. I could buffer. I could double buffer here. And eat minimal damage. And then we have subroutine. And then we have you, and you, and you, and you. We'll do that. And then we'll do that. And then defend. I forgot this guy gives you energy every time you hit him. Spending days with friends always fun? It was fun. Yeah, we played just a couple of casual games together. Nothing too exciting. Oh, fuck me, I could have played that strike. We played, what was that game called? Some repo earlier. I also got food, you know, nothing healthy because I am not a healthy person. I openly state this. I am a terrible person when it comes to food. I will eat garbage, just literally garbage. I eat Taco Bell and stuff. I am not a wise eater, but you know I'm trying to gain weight, so pick and choose your battles, right? Let's upgrade one of you. Rest. And then one of my least favorite encounters, because there's so much RNG involved in this fight. This fight is pure RNG in the worst possible way. Thunder, that, chill, fuck. Nothing that I wanted to draw. Do that, do that, do that, do that, and then... Because he's got a countdown timer, and if you don't draw his escape cards, you're completely fucked. Like, actually fucked. Force, that buys me another turn. Ball lightning does damage. Gain 6 block or gain more frost, sure. Oh, I should have just drank that earlier. Signal boost into a... Do I double play buffer? I guess we do. Into... What else do I want to do? It's 14 damage versus 7. Alright, so he's doing a bunch of damage for that. It's for free, do that, do that, do this, do that. Slowly but surely whittling this guy down. Winning. Got some. Anyways, heading out, we'll try to sleep. Like to mention your strat of staying up all night worked. You mowed, came home, slept, and now you attempt a semi-normal sleep schedule. Hey, I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for keeping company. I hope that you are able to sleep through the night and actually get a proper rest. Take care and enjoy. This is where my camera is in my head, but it's over here, but still. Take care. You are very much appreciated, and yeah, thanks for stopping in. Alright, what am I doing here? Ball lightning would do some damage. I don't need to escape. I could do it though, just like this. Alright, and then we're gonna eat some damage. That's okay. And then dual cast kills. Yep. At the start of my turn, draw one additional card. Yeah, I like that. It's a very power-heavy build. Fight me, Defect. The Defect valiantly fights. Orbs are weapons. Yes, yes they are. Decrease the cost of this card by 1 whenever you kill an elite. Upgrade 4 random cards. Transform 6 cards into Maul. Deal 5 damage twice. Increase the damage of all other Maul cards by 1 this combat. I mean, that's just terrible. These are all not great. Warhammer, but I don't want it. Oh, Opti, if you're still here, the other change that they made was that they made this boss fight, the Doorman, completely just utterly garbage. For draw decks, I mean, specifically. For other decks, it's not a big deal, but for the draw deck specifically, you're fucked. Because every 10 card you draw, he absorbs the 10th one. And because of that, that means he gets 1 strength. I think it's like every 10 cards you draw in general, too, so it's just like a ticking time bomb. Alright, there we go. Let's see, who am I doing to run down? If I go to the left, there's a rest and a fight and a fight. Not that many rest opportunities, only 1 elite, there's 1 elite, there's 2 elite, and there's 3 if I want it to be ballsy or a rest. This one seems like the safest route, because it does end up with a shop if I do it. This one goes 2 elites into a shop, but a lot of fights in between. So I'm gonna hedge my bet. I'm gonna take a chance. Alright, so he drew just fine. Alright, so now I've got machine learning in my hands, ball lightning, lightning rod, which is going to give me plenty of block this turn, and we'll do lightning ball. That's fine. And then we've got, oh my god, that's a great draw. Oh my god, that's great. Perfectly happy with this. 23 block. So the smart thing to do is go like this, into that, into that, into block. Ugh. It's great when you have a deck in this game that actually works. Let's see. Scavenge isn't great. Generating 1 plasma for 1 energy. I'll take it. Boot Sequence Thunder, Hailstorm. I don't know how I feel. Welcome back, Malachites. Why not? Where'd you end up going, Malachite? Did you get something to eat? Unfortunate, it's how you just eat a fuckload of damage. Signal booster. Man, I played this in the worst possible order. It's alright. It'll be fine. I can still heal. It'll be okay. You're playing games with friends? Oh, lovely. What game did you end up playing with your friends? Apex Legends? I see. I'm gonna be real with you. Apex? I'm bad at that. But I really wanted to play it for one reason alone. And that one reason was because they did a collaboration with Gundam. I wanted to play it just for that. I don't even like those kinds of things. It sucks. Awful game. Signal boost. I can hold on to it. Block and strike you. Ouchie bears. Okay, so now I can double up on one card. Alright. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Shit, how do I want to do this? Channel lightning into a ball lightning to get more energy back. Then we... Oh, thank God. Terrible draw order for everything that's happened in this combat. Took free damage, just not a great run. 9 block or more lightning rods. I'm going into this boss fight with very little. It's not good, not boss. This Gundam mode sucks anyway. I don't even know there's a mode for the Gundam thing specifically. I just knew that, it exists, basically. Alright, Thunder... Thunder, Chaos... Yeah, I can't do 150 damage this turn. Subroutine. Loot. Hailstorm. Fusion. End turn. Womp womp. I didn't know there was a Gundam game mode specifically, though. What do they make you do in the Gundam? You have a friend that's built 58 Gundam kits? That's crazy. That's actually insane. I'm noticing that my stream elements is kind of the problem right now. Sorry. Distracted by Discord notifications. Still, 58 Gundam kits is expensive, too. Like, that's a huge investment. Oh shit, it's working again. I can use multi-chat. Let's fucking go. That's good to see. I'm glad that's working again. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit on the bone side this fight. I'm pretty sure this dude wrecks my shit if I don't win. Oh, I can completely ignore him this turn. Okay. This is going good. This is going good. And there's my free upgrades. 0 damage taken. Vexing puzzle box. At the start of each combat, a random card in your hand costs 0. Nice. Shuffle all your cards into the draw pile. Draw 4 cards. Barrage. Honestly, that's a good reset if I ever get fucked over by a bad draw. Let's draw 6 cards, though. Vajra, completely useless for my build. Okay, so there's 1 and 2, but no shop. So we gotta go to the shop side. We'll upgrade you. And rest again. We'll do the question mark room. That's not too bad. That's pretty bad though. And that one's not bad either. But I'm pretty sure all of my hands are going to be upgraded already. Okay, so how do I want to play this? 29 damage from the start. I could go with my free cards first. That's got 68 block on it. Yeah, I could go with my free cards and drink my energy potion to do this one again. That's 2 energy. Let's play some free cards. Subroutine, Signal Booster, Loop, Machine Learning, Chaos, Hotfix, Dual Cast, Defend. If played correctly, my deck will carry me. If played correctly. If played poorly, which I am very bound to do, I will lose miserably. I'm like, right now, I'm gonna eat, you know, some free damage. Lightning Rod, Thunder, Zap. Yeah, so block generation is my biggest weak point in this deck. Let's do Chill and Fusion. Hotfix into Zap, into Chaos, into Ball Lightning, into a win. Alright, what do we got? Faster than light. Synthesis. Whenever you create a status, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I don't have statuses. I kinda don't want them. Oof. What an ugly monster to fight. Alright, so the smart thing to do is play my powers and... Damn. Could be worse, could be worse, could be worse. Let's see, there's my subroutine. There's my signal booster. There's my lightning. There's a loop. There's more. Draw off more cards. You're gonna do 24, so let's block. Let's do more damage. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so we can do some free lightning damage. If I do that, into that, into that. Turn duration. And it was free. Oh, this is so... It's just 12 block. You know, it's just 12. You need the shop. Even if I want to do the combat, need the shop. Chaos isn't great. Starting combat with extra energy, though. And we'll take out one of my strikes. Alrighty, final combat. Anything to upgrade? Yep. Iteration, sure. Rest. Full HP. Final boss of the run. After this ascension, I think I'll just switch to being a VR chat stream for the night. But, you know, this has been pretty fun. How do I want to do this? I have plenty of energy, so I could play all. 14 blocks, that's 18 damage. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh. My signal boost has not been drawn yet. Subroutine has not been drawn yet. This isn't an optimal setup. This is not the most optimal. Gain an orb slot, draw one. Yeah, we'll do that. This is pretty... I'm going to try to optimize this so that I'm not going to fuck myself too hard. You know, a little bit of rough play is okay, but I don't want to, you know, commit to something that's gonna hurt. Alright, I can just drink this, by the way. Alright, so we got 2 energy. Finally got you. I've got no powers in my hand, so we're gonna draw again. We've got our hotfix, we've got a boot sequence, a null. Another thunder. Into you, into a ball lightning. Cool. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Okay, so 23 damage coming in. This is going to go fine, especially because I have 0 powers left in my deck. No, there might be a buffer still. There might be a buffer. Play the free cards, play the blocks. Oh, that was my buffer, actually. Alright, hotfix, generate more. 28 damage coming in. I'd rather hold on to this in case something better happens. 3 damage. Alright, so we got another null. And some chaos. And some lightning. More damage. Looking pretty good. I think we win. Free card. Free block. Draw 2. That's 36 damage coming in. Be smart. He's dead next turn. There's the null. Hot fixed. And dead. Alright, that's 2 successful runs in a row. Garble lines. Fix you, fix your friends. Ridiculous. I feel like him actually, look. If I just sit like this, like, just gotta be holding a staff, yeah? It's the same concept, you know? He's got one hand raised, one hand lowered, one knee up. Wait, it's this knee. Same pose. Alright. Easy. And now that that's over, I have a very annoying task ahead of me. Okay, now how do I clear everything? How do I do this? Go like that. And then I need to change game. Man, I love doing this in VR. It's so much work. Up, 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 up. Where did my screen go? It's gone. I'm just sitting here in the dark void of nothingness. Welcome to hell. I'm your guide. Did I eat it? What do you mean eat it? When did I eat it? You saying that I'm eating things? Are you calling me fat? That's crazy. Can't believe you do that. Alright, kick side. We're gonna change games. Gonna go here. I wish there was a quicker way to do this, and I'm sure there is, but I don't know it. Okay, and then I'm going to go to a different world. Notification? Hello? Oh, thank you for the follow. Slink? Sorry, I'm currently just going through my menus to change worlds. Because I was playing Slay the Spire, and now I'm not. Hello, Evelana. How are you doing today? And then I can go like this. How's the day been treating you? Alright, and then I can go like this, and then I could find the camera. Hello. Let's see. And then I can change this to masking off. Boom. Hello again. Let me turn up the exposure. Let me change my eye color so I can stare into your soul with my yellow eyes. Technologia. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. How are we feeling? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. You know, someone yesterday told me that my voice has a sexual nature to it. I've been told that twice, and I feel like that's not correct, but what can you do? 2 a.m.? Psh, what do you mean you can hear it? I think you're just a gooner, and you're just interpreting my voice how you want it to be. It just sounds seductive? Well, maybe I'm just a seductive person then. I could speak in my factory default voice, and you could tell me if it sounds seductive, but I think I'd understand why. I honestly think I do. It makes me a little self-conscious that I sound that way, which means I've failed in some aspect. But, you know, it's something to work on. I think it's my inflection a little bit. You know, it's got a little bit of a bounce to it, but not in a good way. Anyway, that's all really irrelevant. Alright, just test this to make sure it moves. It is smooth. Okay. And now, I'm here again. Ay, that felt better. You wouldn't say it's bad, just how it comes across? No, I know, I know. Quite honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world to have a, like, slightly seductive voice, but it's also just like, I don't want to be perceived as horny all the time. Which I think is kind of the problem in its own right. Like, yeah, it's just, you know, it just is how it is. I'm gonna start up music for myself. You guys won't be able to hear it. I'm gonna turn the world audio back on so you can hear at least ambient noise. There you go. A little bit of ambient background sounds while I listen to Spotify by myself. Isn't that just lovely? You need a brain transplant? Alright, well, let me just reach on in there and just... I can mix it up with a whisk for you. Turn it into scrambled eggs. Exactly, Ivana, exactly. Why think when you could just be here and listen to me yap? I'm just, you know, the best yapper that you ever did see, right? Totally. #1 yapper. We love yap in here. Yap, 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 yap. That's all I do. It's blah, blah, blah. I don't say anything of importance. I just talk. Anyway, standing up, as you can see, fills me with energy for some reason. So, I'll shut the fuck up for a minute. How are we feeling, though? I hope you're doing well. There we go. That's back on top. Let's see, what was I looking for? I'm not gonna be able to see chat for just a moment because now I want to do today's Wordle. Let's see. Today's Wordle. Am I alone in this? Do you guys like doing Wordles too? And I got 2 letters correct. Okay. Let's do an interesting secondary word. I guessed with the letter in the exact same spot twice. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm so... Brr. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Uh... Hmm... Huh. I don't know why, but I really can't think of any words. Like, my brain is kinda turned off. This is difficult. I feel like I should give up on this for a minute because my brain can't process and yeah. You got it in 3. It has 5 letters. Oh, good to know, good to know. I'm not gonna get it in 3, unfortunately. I really wish I didn't do the same word, or the same positions twice for 2 letters. It's alright though, it happens. I just gotta try again, that's all it means. I just gotta, you know, do it all over again and pretend it never happened. I can't let it go. I'm like invested in this now. Um what could it be that has... What could this be? Maybe I should just do a word that has nothing to do with it, because I've already fucked this up, so I might as well just guess something random that, like, eliminates letters for me. What can I make without these letters right now? I hate doing this too. It actually like throws me off because I can't even think of it because I'm like, but if I use these letters, then like... Alright, so I tried a word with none of the current word letters that I've used, right? I've eliminated 5 letters. None of them were in the word. 5 duds, just instantly. I am so cooked. I am so stupid. Let's see, what else could I do to kind of just eliminate things? Okay, that's 3 letters now. They're all in the right spot, so I can get this in one more guess. Right? Um... Oh, is that? Nope. Oh, shit. What? I've never seen that word written in my life. I would never have guessed that unless the letters were lined up the way they were. Holy crap, that was terrible. I got it though. Hello, Oni. I don't know why, I just couldn't get it. I just didn't know it. But you know what? I got it now, so we're good. What was the word? Um... Yet again, penis for the win. Honestly, this is the one time I'd be like, yep. My other starting word would have been great. If I had done slime, like I usually do. I do cheat and I do slime as my starter words. Sometime noise. And if I get no hits on cheat, I'll do noisy. That was the word, indeed. It's alright though. I'm just what do you call it? I don't know why I don't feel like I ever see the word befit written down. Like, ever. Maybe once, but I can't think of like even using befit normally. Like, I've never used befit in my day-to-day language. Like, ever. But that's whatever. It's whatever. I'm just salty. One of my friends got it in 3, so I'm just like, damn it, y'all are cheating. You're cheating. Cheaters! I actually do know some people who cheat at Wordle, though. It's very disappointing. Let's see, what was that notification? Hello, Wishel. Thank you so much for the follow. Hottie, let me stop. Hi. Let you, what? Go on. What were you gonna say? Come on. What are you gonna do? The most, it's just like saying that's fitting. Yeah. It's like a throne befit for a king. Right? Like that kind of thing. So maybe, but, you know, I don't think about that word very often, so it's more like, damn it. Where'd that word come from, bro? Like, not fair. Ah, it's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. The next time I get the chance, I should start shit-talking, AI again. I should spend all of my streams just shit-talking AI content creation. That's a great way to garner a lot of negative attention, right? Because you'll get people who like you to actually be there, because they're like, yeah, fuck AI. And then you have people who are angry about AI arguing with the people who... Or people who hate or like AI would be arguing in your chat, right? Like, that's pure engagement farm. Totally. That's the easy way to stream, right? Right? Yeah. You did penis and then debit, so you only had one letter to guess. Debit was my 5th guess. I was an idiot and I did cheat first. The E was wrong and the T was right. Okay, cool. Second guess, I went spelt because I couldn't think of what I was doing anymore. It didn't help me because I already knew the E doesn't go there. So it was like, okay, well, I'm smart. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, good. My leg is tracking. You know, Wishold called me a hottie, said hi, and then just said let me stop. So I'm like, stop what? My curiosity is getting me. I wanted to know what the answer was. I wanted to know what they were trying to say. What could possibly have been next? Unusual words. It is, and sometimes I even get the word on the first guess, or second guess, and that's like, oh my god, I'm a god. It's very rare to get the word on the second guess, though. Sorry, I had to scratch an itch, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's enough of me bitching. How are you feeling today, Oni? Oh, and Malachite, I know you said the games are terrible, but how did Apex go? Did you win? Did you and your friends win? Couple of good games? That's good to hear. Love to hear that. Then it all went to shit? Oof. There we go. I just had to resize my window so I could see a bit better. Head pads, head pads, head pads. You know, someone told me that they thought my head was a little bit too small for the body, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think my head's actually kind of big. I think it's just like perception because of the fact that it's more narrow. But I don't know. I feel like the proportions are pretty okay. The coloring difference is kind of stark though. I gotta fix that. Oni said, well for me, and then nothing else. You think it's a good size? That's good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Oni. I hope that the funeral wasn't too hard on you. I'm resisting the urge to make a joke that I just, like, said something out loud. In respect for the fact that, like, your situation, obviously. But I did just say that. The brain immediately just got stuck. I just kinda went, just stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm cooked. I, I, I'm just gonna be full disclosure. The moment I said hard on you, I was like, huh, hard on. But I am hoping that you're doing okay. Listen, we all need humor sometimes. Konakara, what are you up to right now? I know Belle's fishing, so my friend Belle's here. They're just lurking in the background. Oni was here, or not Oni, Opti was here, but they were working, so they're probably gone now. I'm not a goose. Do I look like a goose to you? Do I have like a long neck and a bill, and do I honk? Mostly lurking. No, that's fine. I just been like, are you playing games? What are you doing? Oh, gosh. That was a much needed twist. Scrolling the feeds. I see. You're doom scrolling. Doom scrolling. You know, I don't judge you for it, though. Believe me, I get the urge to doom scroll sometimes, and then I'm like, why am I still scrolling? I'm bored. I'm scrolling in hopes to not be bored. It's like I could be doing literally anything else, but alas, poor me, I can't help myself. But seriously, the night went well. The host guy did his, or the host guy was a good speaker, respectful, and didn't drag on. Dearly beloveds, we are gathered here today to honor the death of this person. I know that's normally reserved for, what do you call it? Weddings, but, alas, that's all I know how to say. You're also doom scrolling your Twitter? Listen, I've learned very quickly now, don't open Twitter links sent to you by friends, because sometimes that will fuck your feed up. Because then suddenly your feed will have feed all the time. Or, just random jump scares of dicks, and I'm just like, I really wish I didn't click that link. I don't know how to fix my feed now. Hey, 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 hey. Likely excuse, but if I want to see a dick, I can just pull my pants down. Good lord, there's a penis! Absolutely traumatizing. I am terrified at the prospect of a giant penis on my screen. Get these femboys off my screen right now. Oh, I forgot, I have to refill the water outside. You gotta contribute somehow. Oof. And what's worse is like sometimes, like I think that the algorithm obviously is like it's paying attention to what you stop on. So whenever you stop and like read something for a long period of time or even just try to process something, it's like, aha, that's engagement. And that means you liked it. So I'm gonna show you more because you're gonna stop and stare at it again. So I need to get better at actually like blocking accounts that post shit that I don't like. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Pardon, pardon. Let's see. Alright. There we go. Phone's out of my pocket now. I just needed to make sure I responded to something. You just want to see your friends' cute pics or art? Nah, you're asking too much. Enjoy another 50 Trump memes. Learn to deal with it. Learn to enjoy it. Look at me, Karma. There. Now I'm off center slightly, and I can wiggle. And it follows me. There are too many pretty puppies on your Twitter. And you have to like and comment on each one. You have to be like, oh, look at this cute little puppy. They're such a good puppy. Right? That's what you do, right? Just comment on them. Skipping this song. That's a good one. Waiter, one hot butch werewolf, please. I didn't even know there was a classification of people as werewolves. I'm assuming those are the dominant dog people. Yeah? Puppies being the, like, sweet and submissives, and the werewolves being the dominant tops. Gotta be careful, they're gonna get a hold of you and do unspeakable things. That's what I do. I am an unspeakable person. I do terrible things. Sorry, I was just looking at, like, people who are in chat at the moment, and I noticed someone, like, probably just got here, so this might be weird to you. But their name is Whack9, and I can only imagine that they came here specifically because they're like, yo, this person's name is Ilwhack. That's part of my name. That's what I imagine, at least. Like, wait a minute. Because that's what I did. I saw their account and went, wait a minute. Their name is Whack9. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So yeah, today is just another chill day. I did 2 runs of Slay the Spire, both of them were victories, no complications. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Makes me wonder what happened to the 8 other whacks. I may have had something to do with that. There can only be one, and I'm the illest. The other 99 Gex? What do you mean Gex? Also, I realize I can just, like, touch my toes for a minute to kind of, like, help my lower back. Oh, jeez. It feels nice when you actually, like, have been standing for a bit to bend forward, because, like, I don't do it intentionally, but I am arching my back a bit. So to, like, lean forward and just breathe. I should also get back to the point where I can touch my toes, because I am pretty far from them. Oh, jeez, it is actually surprisingly far. There's a band called 100 Gax, and they're shit. Oh. I've never heard of 100 gex, but I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it. So yeah, no, I just gotta do a bit better with, like, not arching my back. Speaking of shit music, though, hello, Hondeezer. I am trans, so take that for what you will. But hey, thanks for stopping in anyway. You a female, G? I'm just here. You know? I just vibe. And if that's not something you're okay with or something you're comfortable with, completely understand and just have a nice day. But if you're cool with it and just like chatting with people who are on the internet, you know, you're more than welcome to have a conversation. But either way, hope your night's been going well. No, I'm gonna be real, they probably already left. I don't know when they sent that message. Uh, 2 minutes ago, so I probably just missed them and they're gone. So either way, not a big deal. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like the difference in my face and my body. I do have to adjust that somehow. More learning in Blender and Unity. I think the materials are set the same though, so who knows. Oops, I messed up my leg tracker. Oh, hello Alex Ronald. Thank you for the follow. Are we twerking? I can't twerk. It does not move well. I'm getting big smart? Hell no. That's the best I can do with, like, rotations. Now let's see a video where you guys twerk. Show me what you got. But no, thank you for the follow. Hydrates. Ah, you know what they say, hydrate or die straight. If you twerk, the world would explode. That booty's ridiculous then. You know, I gotta rework all my channel redeem points. I gotta rethink how I want them to be and all that stuff. Do I want some milk? Sure, I'm thirsty. Give me some milk. Let's see it. Maybe you'll come back with the milk unlike my father. Not at all, but still. No, I hope you're having a good night, though. Appreciate you stopping in. Listen, not all trans girls are have father issues. Not that you're implying it, I implied it. Just thought I'd throw that out there, though, you know, just in case, where people are like, Ah, jeez. You know how tempting it is just to fall into bed? Part of me is just like, damn, the bed do be right there. The bed do be right there. I could just... Ah, it's so cozy. It's so welcoming. It's so unfortunate. Good night, chat. Good night, everybody. I'm joking. I'm not going to bed, but it's so tempting just to stay laying down. What are those emotes? I'm not actually going to bed. Is my bed very low down? Yeah, my bed's right here, and my floor is right here. Bed floor, bed floor. I don't have a bed frame at the moment because I got rid of it, because I don't like bed frames. Bed frames are a great place for dust to collect and stuff. Also, my leg tracker moved on this side too now. I don't know why I keep streaming at midnight, by the way, I just keep doing it. I'm like, huh. Yep, I'm here now. And now it's already 3 a.m. almost, 2:30. So I'm like, shit. What are those emotes, though? What did you send? Those things are getting squished between some thighs. I see. Is that what you want from someone, you know, it's just to be squeezed between the thighs? Hold on, I got something, you know, it's just like, let me just get in position. Oh, my chair is not facing the right way. And then we just gotta hold it there and just... Anyway. You like hugs and cuddles more? No, I feel that. I like hugs too. I like cuddles a lot more. I'm gonna be real, sex is so overrated. If you just like cuddle up and just relax for a few hours, it's so much nicer. You don't get sweaty, your heart isn't racing, you're not gonna clean up afterwards, you're just embracing someone's presence. You can feel their breath, you can feel their heart beating, their subtle scent. It's just all so pleasant. I miss the old days. Hugs are the best thing, cuddles is hugs you get in sleep. Best deal. That's fair. I'm very much like, I will cuddle forever, but... Oh, that's the one thing I miss the most about being in a relationship. Like, Like, when I was in... My last relationship was for 10 years, so... You know, when you live with someone for that long, you get very used to, like... a lot of those things, and you take it for granted. So unfortunately, you end up in a situation where they're just not there anymore, and then you're just kind of left alone, and you're just like, I can dream. And this is maybe a little bit too much trauma dumping, but like, um, my dog passed away too, unfortunately. So like, I lost that cuddle buddy too. So yeah, don't worry, I'm not like crying about it so much as I'm just like, yeah, unfortunately that did happen. It's okay though, that's just part of life. I had her for 14 years, so anyone can cuddle for however they want until one of them needs to eat or drink or go to the restroom. Unless you're a freak, then you'll be like, oh, you have to pee? Uh, the amount of times I've heard that stupid joke though, where it's like, oh, I'll be right back, I need to pee. No, 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 here. It's like, no. Or someone will say like, oh, I gotta pee. Open your mouth. Like, the jokes, obviously, but it's always a joke until, you know? It's always a joke unless... dot dot dot. Listen, I don't actually want someone to do that to me unless, you know, they kind of want to or they're into it, you know what I'm saying? Unless. This is why you end up in VR for 30 plus hour sessions? Jeez. I can't. I just can't. There's just too many things about being in VR for long periods of time that irk me. Like, I feel this on my face. Oh yeah, no, I do too. It's very calm ambient noise. And then I've just got this water going eternally. I don't think it makes a noise. I think it's just... Yeah, there's no noise. It's just spraying off into the distance for me. Because I want this water to refill. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. I give you a virtual hug at the very least. I'm sorry. Malachite, you want me to do 10 squats? You monster. You owe me squats from yesterday though, Malachite. I didn't forget. Are you gonna do your squats today too, Malachite? Can't believe you would just request more squats when you had um, request me to do a workout and you yourself not? Like, that's crazy. I think Malachite left. They probably requested it and ran. Monster. Alright, well, I am sitting down, so I guess it's an excuse to stand back up. Alrighty, 10 squats coming up. If you are able to, I recommend joining me for a few squats. It's good for your core and, or not your core, your butt. Alrighty? And I'll give you that virtual hug, don't worry. I'm so sorry, I have, like, air in my stomach, so I'm burping. Alrighty. 10 squats, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My butt's still a little bit sore from yesterday. It's normal? Yeah, it's true. Fair enough, Oni. If you're already resting and relaxing, don't bother, but here's your virtual hug incoming. Best I can do for you. From a cutie? Who? Show me to them. I'll add the cutie to my collection. Where is this cute person? Mia? Surely you must be mistaken. I'm sorry, you must be looking into a mirror. You're the cute one. Uno reverse. We both are the cute one? Ah, you don't know how things work around here, I see. You see, my job is to deny all compliments because I lack the self-confidence to accept them. Elvozo. But thank you, I do work on accepting these things. Most of the time, the ones I deny the most staunchly are the ones related to my voice, though. I'm like, my voice is terrible. And then the initial urge is immediately to be like, I'm gonna go to my factory default, and I'm gonna startle the hell out of you. I startled a few people yesterday with my factory default. They were like, oh, I was not ready for that. Exactly. My factory default voice is much deeper. It's alright though. I just own it. It's part of me, so why would I be self-conscious? Ah, yes. You know, that's something people used to tell me all the time in my stream, that they almost fall asleep. Back when I used to do GTRP, this was like the prime spot for people to pass out. Back in the day when I had a very active community, the most of them were just like, yeah, no, I almost fall asleep when you're streaming. Not in a mean way, but they're just like, it's calm, it's relaxed, it's very cozy. And maybe it's a little less cozy and relaxed because I'm yapping so much, but like, back then, it was very chaotic in its own way. You didn't sleep for a week? Oh my god, please get some sleep. Please tell me you're in bed right now. That's not good for you. I know some people are like, it kills brain cells. Turns out that's not true. It does not kill brain cells. However, it does, impair a lot of, like, motor skills, as well as just overall function. And health. Your body needs rest. It needs it. It's more important to sleep than to support streamers, trust me. Your own sleep schedules come first. Very important. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you might not be there the next time they go live, right? I'm glad you feel that way, though. But yes, if it's 10 a.m. where you are, then you should still sleep, though. Anyway, what's up? Excuse me. You can't feel your legs because of how long you've been laying down? Ooh. Okay, maybe go for a walk to get some blood circulation. Take a shower and try to get some rest. How about those? At the very least, maybe just go rinse off to kind of like get your body like warmed up a little bit and then just get some rest afterwards. Either way, just move a little bit. Mm-hmm. That's good, that's good. I might not be live anymore when you get back, but I do appreciate you stopping by. All the same, I just would rather see you do something healthy for yourself than something that's risky for your health, you know? Well, thank you for stopping in today, Alex. I appreciate your time. I do hope that you're able to get some much needed rest. Okay, that's clear. I do go to, live at pretty strange hours for you, so like 8 a.m. usually, probably, but you're always welcome to come back. You're always welcome to hang out in my stream. And overall, I just hope that you have a lovely rest of your day and get plenty of healthy rest. Hugs again. Take care. I mean, it has been the 3-hour stream. Perhaps it is time to end soon. I'm debating it. I'm debating it. I'm like, 3 hours is a decent amount of time, I suppose. I don't know. Uh, hmm. 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 What do I want to do? That is certainly something that sounds like a good idea. Alright, it's been 3 hours. I think it's a good idea for me to end stream, typically around this point. Um, 3 or 4 hours is good, you know, not staying up past 2:41, or not staying up, I'm gonna be awake for a little bit because I have a fucked up sleep schedule. However, thank you all so much for spending time with me tonight. I hope that you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you. I will see you all again next time, and be sure to follow if you're not already, join my Discord if you want a live notification, and just take care of yourselves, okay? All the love to you. I give head pats. You're adorable. I'll see you later.